Hello friends, happy Ganesh Chaturthi. This is Timir Baron Chatterjee, Managing Partner and Mentor of TCN Global and Economic Advisory Services LLP. Today, on this auspicious day, I take the opportunity to discuss and analyze the national income of the country for the financial year 22-23. We have just received the GDP figure of the first quarter of 22-23, that is for the months of April, May and June 22, and the figure is 13.5%, and this is real GDP growth. Real GDP growth is the growth which is net of inflation. Now, if you compare this figure with the monetary policy's estimation, which was 16.2%, you will find some contraction. If you further analyze this 13.5% growth, you find that industry registered a growth of 8.6%, service registered a growth of 17.6%, and the agriculture registered a growth of 4.5%. Statistically, this is the sharpest growth since quarter 1 of financial year 21-22. Now, if you compare this GDP growth of 13.5% with the corresponding figure of the previous year of 21-22, you find that there was a growth of 20.1% in the first quarter of 2021. However, the 2021 base was very low. Now, apart from the GDP figure, normally we compare few other statistics. And two more important statistics are index of industrial production, in short we call IIP, and also another index called PMI, Purchasing Managers Index. Now, if you see the IIP in June, it registered a growth of 12.3% against 13.8% growth in June 21. However, IIP in May 22, that is during this current financial year, it registered an increase of 19.6%. IIP deals with only manufacturing activities. It does not deal with services. If you have to see the both manufacturing and service, you have to take cognizance of Purchasing Managers Index. And it index indicates that in the month of July 22, the manufacturing index was 55.5. It is not percentage, it is index, and service was 56.4. That means if you consider the GDP growth of 13.5%, if you consider the IIP in the month of June, which was around 12.3%, and if you consider the PMI index in July 22, you will find that there is a positive growth in the economy. Mind that this PMI index is calculated based on 500 private companies' purchase details. It considers both goods and services. A PMI reading over 50 indicates growth. What is our PMI in July 22? I have already explained that manufacturing 55.5 and service 56.4. So it is much above 50. If it is less than 50, it indicates contraction. Monetary tightening is going on all over the world. India is not the exceptions. Hence, monetary tightening and recessionary trends prevailing in the advanced economies could dent the export demand. A modest recovery in consumption in our country is indicated by what? By robust GST receipts, which is around 1.45 lakh crores plus, positive auto sales, rail receipt, rail freight. These are very important things. If freight increases, means goods consumption automatically increased. However, in the whole economy, we find that the growth of consumer goods, which are discretionary, remains subdued. This is the overall position of the economy for the first quarter of 22-23. In short, we can say that GDP is positive to the extent of 13.5% in the first quarter. The IIP growth is positive, 12.3%. PMI index is positive above 55, both in case of goods, manufacturing and services. So all such indicators are giving a very positive signal. In the areas of consumption, as you know, it is directly linked with the GDP calculation, and GST is directly linked with the consumptions. As we find, there is a positive collection in GST, which is above 1.45 lakh crores. It all indicates a very positive positions. However, in certain areas which are discretionary in nature of consumer products, there we have noticed some subdued growth. Overall, it is a very hopeful position of the country. Thank you very much for your patient hearing, particularly on the day of Ganesh Chaturthi. If you like my deliberations, figures, statistics, and if you feel it is helpful, please like our video, please share our video, please subscribe our channel. We'll try to provide you various economic analysis in various areas of the business and commercial transactions like GST, income tax, foreign trade, insurance, corporate law, macroeconomy related issues, well within the time so that you are always updated. Once again request you to please subscribe our video. Thank you.